Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we will be doing an unboxing slash review of a couple products that I bought, but mainly on these lashes right here, this brand right here. If you're interested in knowing the full tea on these lashes and what's all about them, then just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be like a mini unboxing, mini review, mini testing out new products. So I had a mini shopping spree and I bought a whole bunch of stuff. I got the James Charles palette. I also got the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Highlighting Duo. And I also bought the Revolution Skincare. This is an antioxidant rich serum and primer. And then also I got the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I did want to test out these two to see how it actually lasts throughout the day. I've heard a lot of good things about this product, but this is my first time actually hearing about this one and testing it out. I also have a few things that I got in my FabFitFun, like this one. Cristobal got a hold of the box, so the box is like completely destroyed. But this is the Coola SPF 30 makeup setting spray, and this is actually really cool. It looks like it has little balls in there that you shake up before you use it. So we're going to test out these products today, and I will also be letting you guys know how those are. Along with that, I also became an affiliate with Sumptuous Beaty. This is the package that I got, and let me tell you first off that their customer service is on another level. So I ordered these lashes after I signed up with their affiliate program. I ordered these lashes on Monday, and then come Friday they messaged me directly on Instagram and said, hey girl, one of the lashes you ordered is unfortunately out of stock, problem on our end. And then they said, we do apologize for the inconvenience. We can either wait for that one to come in stock or you can replace it with a different one. And I was actually looking at a different style. I honestly can't remember right now what style it was, but they said you can either replace it or wait for the other one to come in. So I chose to replace it. They literally shipped it out the next day, and then I got it the following Monday. And the fact that they reached out to me personally on Instagram made me feel like they took their customer service very seriously. They wanted to make sure that the person had the products, and this is my first time actually opening this. I lied, I opened it earlier, but it was actually wrapped a little bit neater, but this is what the packaging came out. So they wrap it in tissue paper, and then they give you a little business card, and then each little one is wrapped individually in plastic. So pulling it out, this one is in the style Milan. So let's see. So this is what the lashes look like. But you can see that. And they actually look really, really fluffy. And I got 4 pairs. And I do have a discount code with them, which I will link it down below, along with a link to their page. But I got 3 more, and then we'll go ahead and open them all up right now. This one is in the style Beijing, and it tells you the names on the back of them, so in case you order a whole bunch and then by the time they get there you're like, what did I even order? Because that was me. I ordered a whole bunch of them. I know that the one that I wanted to get was actually in the style Dallas. Ooh, this one's actually really pretty. So that one's Beijing. And then this one's in the style Sydney. Ooh, this is very similar to the Beijing one, but I think the Beijing is a little bit more thicker. And then the last one is in the style Mumbai. I like their names. They're very ooh, this one's cute. Let's see if I can get that out of the way. You see that? Don't look at my busted nails. That's really pretty. You guys will also be watching me put them on for the first time, seeing if I actually have to cut them, that kind of deal. And then I'm also going to be using this guy for the first time ever. I do have the Morphe 35B, but I feel like I've had that palette for so long that the colors are actually not wanting to work anymore. Ooh, it's actually huge. It's bigger than my face. And so let's go ahead and open this guy. And look at that. I'm excited to use this. Ah! Okay, so for starters, we are going to prime the face. And I don't know if I want to use the e.l.f. Poreless Primer or if I want to use this one. This one says it helps protect against dryness caused by environmental damage, helps replenish skin moisture. And this one says, this perfecting putty primer smooths the skin and preps it with squalene to help moisturize and grip makeup for all day wear. The velvety texture glides over the skin, smoothing over imperfections for a poreless effect. This one seems like it's more for people with dry skin, so I'm going to test this one out on my sister because she has more dry skin. We're going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And this is my first time using it. This is me opening it from the package. And I'm just going to rip the box because we don't need that. So this is what the packaging looks like. And it's just a little container. And it looks like a little lip balm kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. Let me grab my mirror real quick because I'm blind. I'm just gonna grab, it feels very waxy. So I'm just kind of mixing it up right there. And I've already moisturized my face, so I'm just gonna go in with the primer and then focus it more on my cheeks, like on my areas where my pores are more prominent, so it'd be my cheeks. And I'm gonna go back with another layer and put it on my forehead and along my nose. I'm gonna put some extra on my nose. It doesn't feel like a regular primer. It just feels like you're putting on like a lotion on your face. Like, it doesn't feel thick. It doesn't feel greasy. I actually like the way that this feels. I've heard some really good things about this product, and I have actually been wanting to get my hands on it for a really long time, but every single time I go to Ulta, it's always out of stock, and the Walmart here for some reason never seems to keep it in stock. Like, they probably put out like maybe like 10 and then they're gone in like a minute. Okay. So I always do my primer first and then I go in with my eyes. It's just the way that I do things. You don't have to do it this way, but it's just the way that I do it. I haven't decided if I want to do a neutral look or if I want to go in with like a colorful look. We're gonna figure this out as we go. As always, for starters, I always start out carving out my brow. And I'm going in with the e.l.f. concealer. And this is in the shade Medium Sand. And then I'm also using my Morphe M432. And this is just a flat brush. I don't know. So I always put it on the back of my palm. This is just to carve out my brows. I always carve out my brows before I go in with eyeshadow, just because filling them in afterwards is it's a lot easier because the shape is already there. it's just like a little fluffy printing brush. The brand is Best OPE. And then I'm just gonna dab whatever is left over and then just blend it out on my eyelid. And do the same with both eyes. I like the e.l.f. concealer, but only for an eyelid primer, just because it's really thick. I don't like it for my under eyes because it creases a lot on my under eyes. On the under eyes, I still go in it with my Maybelline. But I have noticed that the eyeshadow does tend to stay longer on my eyelid if I prime first with the e.l.f. concealer versus going in with my Maybelline like I normally would. And I don't set this. I go in with my colors as soon as I have this buffed out. All you want to do is get rid of any creases you may have. We're going to go in with a transition shade, and I think I'm going to use... There's so many colors. I think I'm overwhelmed with all the colors in here. But I think I'm going to go in... with this orange. So just tap off any excess. And then before I go in with my colors, I'm going to blend it out. Make sure I get rid of any creases we may have. And then I am using the Morphe E27, and I just have the color all packed on there. And I'm going to dab. Ooh! Come through pigmentation. Yes! Okay, Morphe by James Charles, I see you. And we're just going to do the same with the other side. We're going to dab. I am digging this color. So with the same brush, I'm going to go in the like red orange shade that's right next door to the orange. And I'm going to go right on top of the color that I just applied, just to add a little bit more oomph. Ooh, yes. Do you guys see this color? It's so pretty. So now I'm going to deepen the outer corner just a little bit, and I don't know which one I'm going to use. I'm probably going to go in with this one, which is the Morphe 411. I don't know if you can see, but this one and the red, just to deepen the outer corner. And you just want to keep this focused on the outer corner more. And just kind of do circular motions or windshield wiper motions, just kind of blend out the color. But keep it focused more on the outer corner. Now I'm going to cut the crease, and I'm going to use my Morphe 166, and I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f. concealer. Just put it on the palm of my hand, like so. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe PK524 with the hot pink shade and the eyeshadow palette to add on top of where we cut the crease, just to add a little bit more color to it, make it go pizzazz. And next we're going to use the same brush that we used to cut the crease and kind of wet it a little bit with my MAC Fix Plus and add some shimmer shadow. Can't remember which one I used, but it's one of the ones in the Morphe eyeshadow kit that we used. And now we're just going to go back and forth with the shimmer and the hot pink to kind of blend everything out seamlessly together. So to define the outer corner a little bit more, I'm going in with my Morphe M411 with the burgundy shade and the red shade in the outer corner to define it just a little bit more. And I'm also going to go back in with my M507 with the orange shade right around the crease area just to add a little bit more color since it kind of went away when we cut the crease. And so what you want to do is just go back and forth with the two shades, and I'm going in with my Morphe E27 to blend everything out together. Couldn't get this with the Morphe 35B, let me tell you that. Love this. With the magic of editing, boom, my brows are done. So now I'm just kind of re-damping my Morphe sponge with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going in with the shade 235 with the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation first, and then I'm going to go back in with the shade 335 to kind of blend these two colors together since I am in between shades at the moment. Quick winky do at you, and then concealer is on. I use the shades 25 and 10 in the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm going back over it with my wet Morphe sponge, blending it out just kind of over the under eye. I bring it down to my chin and onto my forehead, and the amount that's on there is all I use to kind of highlight the areas on my face. I'm going back in with the shade 10 a little bit because my under eyes are a little bit darker this time, and I'm re-wetting my face with my MAC Fix Plus as well. As you guys know, I use the Airspun setting powder, but what you don't want to do is spill it how I did just there. And with the same wet sponge, just kind of, so I don't bake, I basically set with a wet sponge all over the face, under the eye, on the cheekbones, and I like using the flat side of the sponge to get the lower side of my face, and then I go back over my nose as well and my forehead with the pointier end of the sponge. And to dust off any excess powder that we may have remaining on there, I'm using the Morphe Y7. It's a big fluffy brush, perfect for getting off any excess powder. And I'm going in with my Benefit Hoola Bronzer with a Morphe PK14 just to add some color back to my cheeks. And I'm just kind of lightly bronzing the face, on the cheekbones, and then I'm going to go over my forehead as well. What you don't see is I also get my under chin. And with the Morphe R4, I am going in to kind of chisel out my cheeks a little bit more with the same bronzer that I used, and I also went in with the shades Dandelion and Sunflower in that Hoola bronzing palette with the Morphe R14. On to the highlighter, guys. Ooh. To highlight, I'm using the M451. This highlighting brush is amazing, but I think what makes this highlight pop is the fact that this highlighter itself is amazing and bomb. I clearly am feeling myself with this highlight because I put on like a whole bunch. The tinier, more precision brush I'm using is a Morphe R7. Can y'all see this highlight? Clearly I'm feeling this highlight. This is my third time putting more on. Dude. Oh. I have under eye wrinkles, so I have to smoke out my under eye. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M507. I think I want to do green on the bottom. Yeah. this says, with your eyes completely closed, mist face evenly holding about to 6 to 10 inches away from face. Allow to fully dry and then reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting spray first because she don't fail me. And then I always do rose water. Okay, let's try you out. Oh, has a nice spray. It has a weird smell to it. And if I'm being honest, it kind of burns. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, that kind of burns. So I'm gonna I need a portable fan. Y'all, this highlighter, I'm living for it. Just a small amount of setting spray. Do you see this? That needs to go there. I'm going to prep my eyes for mascara, but first, let's see which set of lashes I want to use. I'm gonna go with Beijing. So first things first, pull the string, pop them out. This band is a little bit thicker than the other ones, but like, do you guys see that? So a good tip when you're putting on new lashes, when you're taking them off the container, they basically put them to you on the eye that they need to go with. So when you have your little station set up, put the left eye on the left side and the right eye on the right side so you don't get them mixed up. My camera decided to stop filming the last few seconds of me putting on the lashes. So, since it is a lash review, took them off, peeled off the glue, and we're doing it all over again just for you guys. So, reapplied mascara, went ahead and put some eyeliner on, didn't do a wing because I didn't want to take away from the look that I went with. So I'm using the Duo Lash Glue. It's the green one. And I already have my lashes trimmed to my eye. And if you didn't catch it already, I also did my lips. I thought that I was getting my lips on camera, but apparently I wasn't. But I will show you in a sec, once I have the glue on the lashes, what I used. If you guys follow me on my Snapchat, you already know, because this is what I use every single time I do like a Snapchat tutorial. It's just what I use. It's my go-to right now because I don't know what happened to all of my lipsticks I had. I like to do 2 coats of glue just to ensure that they get stuck on my face. But the lip combo that I have is the NYX Suede lip liner, matte lip liner in the color Los Angeles. So the NYX lip liner. And then I also have the Kiss Me lip gloss in the shade Single AF. So these are the two. This is my lip combo that I have on right now. It's actually really cute. So, well, that's getting tacky. So go ahead and okay, so what you want to do is make sure that the glue is tacky, which right there you can see how it's kind of already almost dry but not completely dry. And then you want to go in from the top, you want to look down, find the center of your eye and make sure your ends meet, touch the center of the eye, and then go and grab the tail. Kind of stuck to my lashes, but find the tip, the ends, and push them in. You can use your tweezers. A lot of people find it easier to just use your finger. And all I'm doing right now is just placing them. I will go back through in a few minutes and pinch the lashes. So we're going to do the same thing with the other eye. You see how the glue is pretty much almost dry, and with it almost dry it makes it so much easier to put your lashes on. So you find the center of your eye, you place that down, so then like I said, all I'm doing right now is just going through and I'm just pushing the lashes, making sure they are glued to the lash line. You can use your fingers, you can use tweezers, you can use these, you can use eyebrow tweezers, whatever is easiest for you. The best way to find your groove with falsies is to just practice, practice, practice. If you're going to be practicing for the first time ever doing lashes, I do recommend going and getting you some cheapo depot ones from either CVS, Walmart, Dollar Tree, just for you to practice on so you don't mess up your mink lashes. And in case you did not know, yes, these are reusable. Yes, you can wash them. And yes, they do look like new after you wash them. Okay, so now that they've been on for a few minutes, this one's been on longer than this one, so we're gonna start off with this eye. And all you're gonna do is grab your fingers, or with your fingers, just go through and pinch your real lashes with the fake lashes so that they blend together. To be like extra, you can go in with this and just pinch everything together. I don't like going in with this first because a lot of times it gets stuck, like the sticky from the glue gets stuck on the tweezers. And voila, that is it. for putting on falsies. Well, that's how I do it at least. But honestly, you guys, this brand of lashes is so easy to work with. This is my first time actually using them. They're really easy to apply. They don't feel super heavy. The band is really thin to where you can actually like, it's like bendable. Let me see if I can grab one of these. So this is a different style. So the band is really thin. And this one is actually a clear band. So the good thing about it is that it's easy to move around. You can go like this with it. Because I do have like another brand, the Dodo brand, which I have those, and don't get me wrong, those are gorgeous, but they're so hard to put on, and then like even after you have them on, like they just feel heavy, they feel thick, they feel like your eyes are being weighed down. And honestly, I've only had these on for a few minutes, but even then, like, these feel lightweight, these feel amazing. I will leave my discount code below. You get 10% off. And I'll leave a link for their website as well. I will be posting more pictures with these lashes because, like I said, I got 4, not 1, not 2, but 4. And honestly, these are really pretty. Like, the lashes are really pretty. Like, I really love them. They're super cute. And as far as like everything else, this felt really good on my skin, but we shall see how it lasts. And the highlighter, I mean, come on, you guys can see it, right? This wasn't really a fan of it. Kind of burned after I put it on. Like, once it touched my eyelids, that kind of burned, but I also have sensitive skin. But first impressions on the James Charles palette. Let me tell you something. Worth the money. Because not only are these pigments, like, I accidentally swatched, but like, come on, like, these pigments are freaking amazing. Like, that's a really ugly swatch, but like, these are bomb. So Maria approved. Not that I'm like Jeffree Star or anything, but I approve that. So thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Give a big old thumbs up. Go and hit that notification bell so that you'll know when the next video comes up. In the meantime, make sure you're following me on all my realms of social media so you'll be in the know of what's going on. Bye, guys.